Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good afternoon, Miss Unita and Mr. Rohani. Today I would like to present the chapter 6, Teaching Across Age Level. Here's the content of this chapter. The first one, teaching children. The second one, teaching adults. And also the last one, teaching in between. Teaching children. Here's the children exert a good effort, both cognitive and affective, in order to measure the native and also the second language. In the context in the classroom instruction, in the teaching children have a big influence for children's success in the learning target language. Here's the 5 categories that help to teach the children. The first one, intellectual development. Second one, attention span. The third one, sensory input and affective factors. And the last one, authentic, meaningful language. The first one, intellectual development. Children up to age of about 11 are still intellectual development. They have their limitations such as rules and also explanation. So here are the guidelines for the teaching children about intellectual development and cognitive development. Teacher do not explain the grammar using terms like present progressive. And teacher do not tell the rules directly. Like you need to add do or does to make a statement into a question. This statement should be avoided. A teacher can show the learners a certain patterns like notice the ing at the end of a word. And this is the way we say it when it's happening right now. Teacher can do drill with the students to assist them in remembering the patterns and also the concepts in the material. And also teacher makes sure students understand about the meaning of the material or about their reciting in the short drills. The next one is attention span. It's more focused on the pay attention. In the learning activity, children need to pay attention to the learning because the language lesson is difficult for them. So it is the responsibility of a teacher to make the learning activities more interesting and also fun for them. That's the guidelines for teaching children. The activities need to be designed to capture the children's immediate interest. So teachers can use songs, games, or we can engage them to talk about themselves. The next one is a lesson. A lesson is a variety of activities to keep interest and also attention alive. And teacher needs to enthusiastic about the subject matter in the class. Then a sense of humor will go a long way to keep children laughing and also learning. Children have a natural curiosity, so teacher need to maintain attention and focus from it. The next one is sensory input. Children need to have all 5 senses stimulated. Here's the guidelines for teaching children. Have students with physical activities such as playing games, singing songs, standing up, etc. And also drawing pictures, working in groups, projects, or other hands activities will help children to internalize the language. And also teacher can use videos, music, or photos to help children internalize the concept. And the next one, children attend sensitively to teacher's facial expression. So teachers need to be attention or pay attention to the body language in the classroom, about facial expressions, gestures, or also other elements of body language. The next one is affective factors. Children are ineffective in their language forms, but still have a great many inhibition. Here are the guidelines for the teaching children. The first one helps students to laugh with each other at the various mistakes that they all make. And also, teacher need to be patient and supportive in complementing their work. And teacher give the children opportunities to try to introduce the language or to use the target language for our participation. The next one is authentic, meaningful language. Children are focused on what function of using the second language or the target language. Here's the guideline for teaching children. Be real, be genuine. Show that teacher is truly enjoy with the children in the learning activities. And also use the language in the real life conversation or familiar situation. So it can improve the children's attention and also retention. And And teacher need to capitalize on the relationship among four various skills: speaking, listening, reading, and also writing for reinforcement. The next one is teaching adults. Here's the four factors to teach the adults learners. The first one, abstract thinking ability. Adults are better able to understand context, reduce segment of language. And adults have a longer attention spans than the teacher, than the students, than the children. So adults here have a longer attention spans than children. And also the next one, self-confidence. Adults often have a good enough at the self-confidence in the classroom. And some of them are able to focus on their vocational future in their vocational interests. Here are the guidelines for teaching adults. First, teachers need to be aware of too many explanations. So the first one about the meaning and also then about the form. So too many explanation of grammar and vocabulary, it can overwhelm the learner's language. And the next one is show respect for deeper thoughts and feelings. Don't treat adults like children by calling them kids. And keep the activities moving along to get a longer attention spans. And also give the students agency or to make choices about what they will do in the class and out of the class. Give the students opportunities to share their likes, their dislikes, or their choice. And also give the students professional interest as much as possible in choosing our topic discussion in the classroom. Next one is teaching in between. Here's the three factors to teach in between. The first one, intellectual capacity. Complex problems can be solved with logical thinking. However, teachers still do not do overanalysis or over-explanation about grammar and rules. And for attention spans, many diversions present in the teenager's life, such as focus on self, being accepted, or their appearance. The next one is identity. Teens or teenagers are ultra sensitive about their identity. So how others perceive their physical and emotional selves, along with their mental capabilities, makes them feel sensitive. So here's the guidelines for teaching young teenagers. The first one, teacher need to make explanation brief, to the point, and relevant to the communication at hand. And some of the activities can involve the critical thinking, such as project or problem posing discussion. And teachers need to make a variety of lessons so the attention spans keep longer. Teacher can involve or show videos or movies to appeal the students' interest. Give the students opportunities to talk about their likes, about their dislikes, such as actors, singers, and so on. And also do not or avoid embracing them by calling attention to their mistakes. So keep self-esteem high by affirming the learner's strength. And teacher encourage small group work where risks can be taken more easily. For example, emphasize the teamwork. That's all. Thank you very much. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.